everybody. Thank you so much for tuning back into Freedom Chaser. My name is Sam, and today I'm actually going to be showing you how I started to get out of debt. I'm going to show you the very first step that I took, and I personally would recommend you do the same. It's kind of helped me, or it really helped me stay motivated through this whole debt-free journey. And just to let y'all know, I'm not out of debt just yet. I have about $5,600 left to go. I started back in, I would say 2016 is when I really decided, okay, I've got to make a change. I started looking at my student loan, and my student loan was kind of high. So I was doing the math and doing the calculations, and the student loan requirement was $62 a month. And I did the math and I realized if I kept making the monthly payments just on that one loan, then I would be paying on it for almost 10 years. And it was that moment that I freaked out and I said, oh my gosh, 10 years making these monthly payments? I said, no, this isn't right. I said, something doesn't feel right. I have to figure something out so I can get this debt paid off faster. And that was like the moment when I realized I have to get out of this debt plus the other debt that I was in. Now, back in 2016, when I made the decision that I needed to get out of debt, I had over $42,000 in debt. Now, that's the amount I had when I started to really push getting out of debt. I don't remember, it was probably, I don't know, maybe 10,000 more or so that I had before I realized, oh gosh, I've got to get out of debt. So I'm just saying that I started around $42,000 on my debt-free journey. I never really had a super high paying job throughout this debt-free journey that I'm on. And so I didn't really have a whole lot of, wiggle room, a lot of extra income to come in. So I had to find ways to save money and live more frugally. And I did a video a couple weeks ago about a lot of the things that I did to save money and get out of debt faster. Some really great tips in there, but I was consistently trying to make more money, trying to get better paying jobs and doing side jobs and all that good stuff. But I was just going to say that it was just me tackling this. So I want to say, if you're single and you've got debt up to your eyeballs, that it's okay. It can be done. I'm doing it. Lots of people have done it, and you can do it too. So if it's just you and you just have one income and you don't make a lot, don't fret. It can be done. This is the very first thing that I did when I decided something's got to give. I've got to get out of debt. I made myself, and I just came across this. This was buried in a box from moving some time ago, and it's all wrinkled and cut up. But I made a list of every debt that I owed, and the amount that I owed, and the date. So this is it. See, I found it. It's bended. It's all crinkled and everything. But I wrote down each debt. Right here I have a credit card that was for medical stuff. This is a regular credit card. This one was for my student loan. This one is for the car. This one was for the old trailer. And this was for some trailer work that I had done. But like I said, when I decided to do this in 2016, this wasn't all the debt that I've ever had. I know prior to this, I had to take debt out to get some new tires at one point. I think I had some dental work that I had to do that I couldn't afford, so I just used the credit card, not thinking, well, let me just save up for it. And a couple of other debts that are not listed here. But you can see, I can show you. See right here, credit card. And I wrote down the date. It's 2016, July 7th was, I guess, the eye-opener date. And so I put the amount, like $2,688.31. And I wouldn't write the amount I owed every month. I would kind of wait a couple months. Like the next month I wrote was October 16th. So from July to October, the amount went to $2,084.30. And then the next date I wrote was December. By writing the month and the amount, and every time I had extra money to throw at debt, and then I would go back and look at the bank and I would see how much I've already paid off, I'd write that amount to where I was at, and this really, really kept me motivated. Like super I had to this was hanging in my room right by my bed, just tagged up on the wall. So doing this really, really super kept me motivated. And then as you can see all the way at the bottom, you see that nice little zero with the line scratched out. Yeah, that was a good feeling. So the credit cards paid off, obviously the medical one, and right over here my student loan was right here. You can see it was $4,000, a little bit over that. And then, you know, it took me all the way till May 30th, 2018, and then another beautiful zero scratched out, zero balance. That's good stuff right there. And then the car, and then like I said, all I have left is my car. So, you know, I started tracking the debt back in July 2016, and so here it is, May 12th, and I'm down to $5,600. So, and I started at $15,000. So, and the car was the last thing to pay off. So I decided to pay the car off last because it was the biggest debt. I kind of snowballed my debts, like the Dave Ramsey mentions to do. So I'm out of room now for my car, so I may have to make another sheet and post it by my bed. I would recommend doing this the very first thing when you decide, oh gosh, I've got to get out of debt. I would make a list of every single debt that you owe on a notebook paper and put the total of your debt right underneath. You know, if it's your car, if you owe $20,000, if it's a student loan and you owe $30,000, just writing the amount right under what debt you're paying, because it's really good motivator. It's really good motivation for me, and I think it will be for y'all too. And every few months, just get your pen and look and see where you are on your balance and just write it in. And slowly you start seeing it go down and down to 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, you know, and then bam, you've got 3 digits, and then all of a sudden $0 and you're done. It's a good motivator, and I recommend that you guys do this as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this little tip to get out of debt will help you in the future, and you can have more freedom in life just like me. I am on my journey to get out of debt because I know that's going to open up a whole lot more freedom in my life. And if you too are looking for freedom from debt or whatever kind of freedom in life, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe for new videos. Y'all have a great day.